Today is September 8th, and you guys are looking at my recently cleaned workbench. It's a miracle! Normally that thing is really covered in papers and glue and everything, but my prop that I'm corpsing right now, I took it down and I decided to clean off the bench a little bit and arrange things and give you guys a little tour of everything that I have on here. In the back I have, and these guys came from Party City and Big Lots, I have my corpse heads, and they're just styrofoam. They're a foam material, and that's the foam that I used for my scarecrow last year. And they've got him dressed up in this pirate attire. I just take the eyes out, rip the hair off, and get rid of that scarf, and it's good to go. And it's a really good one to use for larger props. Back here I have a couple of Walgreens jack-o'-lanterns. They actually were lit up from the bottom with bulbs. I have these cool little lanterns that have jack-o'-lantern faces on them. Over here next to that I actually have the cedar coffin from hauntedhotsauce.com. If you guys get a chance, I really recommend you swing by that site. Great guy over there by the name of Victor, goes by the Undertaker. He creates this fantastic hot sauce. He packs it in this cedar coffin, puts in like this toe tag on the bottle and these little maggots inside here. Just an eye for detail that's fantastic. Puts in this great little label that's anatomically correct of the body and the skeletal system. Wraps it over the top of the hot sauce. Just a beautiful product. Great website, great guy. And I keep that out here with me. More Halloween inspiration. Let's see, I have my most recent toy. It just came in yesterday, Spooky Shadows. I was wanting to get this last year. I got it ordered this year. I'm going to bust it out tonight, put it on the wall in the house, let you guys check it out on the camera. It's a globe that rotates and it casts all these cool little Halloween shadows on the walls. Over here I have a couple of Bucky heads. These guys came from Walgreens last year. Just more foam, and I'm going to use them for my current prop that I'm getting ready to work on today. I'm going to put that back. We have an actuator for a pneumatic air-driven prop, which I haven't got around to building. There's my Elmer's glue, there's my glow-in-the-dark spray, and that's about it. So that's my workbench, cleaned off and ready to go for the brand new prop that I'm going to start on today. You're looking at the light being cast and the shadows being cast from my Spooky Shadows Halloween projector. I'll come in here on the wall a little tighter and you can see the figures much better. The black cat and the spider and the bats and the ghost, and there goes the witch. And in the foreground is my cat. He's the guy that thinks I bought this toy strictly for him. He's highly entertained by this, as am I, so I guess both of us will have a good time with it all the way on through the rest of the Halloween season. Okay, today is September 11th and I'm on my way to the spirit store right now to drop off some flyers. I'm going to take the cameras in here and let you guys check out Spirit Store. Hopefully they have some cool stuff. Party City still isn't ready for me. I called the other day. Now here's everything that I'll be using for my current prop. I've got my duct tape I'm gonna need. I've got my newspaper, got my head from Walgreens. I'm gonna go with this one instead of the Bucky's in the back this time. And what I'll do on this one, since it's styrofoam, is I'll take my razor blade cutter and I'll just cut out the jaw, so I'll be able to actually open up the jawline. And I've got my base here. I've got my spine, which is going to be cut. And I've got my drywall screws and my hacksaw. And I'm good to go on this one. Normally what I make the ribs out of is this tubing material. And that's what was on my scarecrow last year. That was what was on my prop that I'm doing right now with the mache. But this time around I'm going to go with newspaper for the ribs and for the neck, because I think even though my corpses, the texture's been pretty good on them, they've had too perfect of posture for being a corpse. So this time around I'm going to go with something that's a little bit more pliable and malleable to let me get kind of a writhing look on the body style. And since my last filming session, I've been really busy building bones for my current prop. Right here in the front of the table I have a shoulder blade built out of newspaper for the left hand side of the body. I have the left upper arm, the radius and the ulna for the lower portion of the arm, and a hand that's constructed out of newspaper, cardboard, and wire. And the wire goes down into the cardboard, and then the wire is duct taped, and the entire hand is duct taped over with newspaper stuffing to allow it to be able to have a little bit of thickness to it. And I have a Bucky arm here in front for a reference point. Those are available from Anatomical Chart Company. And I try to get everything as close to the human anatomy as possible as far as the structure. I go for that realism and that realistic effect, but then I take a little bit of artistic licensing. For example, on the ribs, they're actually thicker than the human anatomy is.